Next, talking about reactive power. Next, talking about the reactive power. So for reactive power, what is a basic simple definition? Remember that the equipments which are used to maintain the quality of power, please make a note of this. The equipments which are used to maintain the quality of power, these are nothing but reactive power devices. The equipments which are used to maintain the quality of power. The equipments which are used to maintain the quality of power. These are the reactive power devices. So in the last class, we have seen that in the inductive load, because of sudden change in current or because of inrush current, there will be a huge demand of current. So to overcome that, we are using a capacitor. So this capacitor will provide a back EMF as well as the inrush current parameter to your inductive load. So this capacitor is actually a power quality tool to your equipment. This capacitor is actually a power quality tool to your equipment. So whatever the equipments which are used to maintain the quality of power, those are the reactive power devices. And here the formula is meant only for the three-phase system, not for the single-phase system. And what is the formula we have? P equal to √3 VI sin phi. So the value is totally reversed. The opposite of cos is sine over here. Why we don't have a formula for the single phase? Because for single phase, by default, the manufacturer is responsible to maintain the quality of power. For three-phase systems, we are responsible. And here I have taken the sin phi as 0.6. Why I have taken the sin phi as 0.6? Because from basic trigonometry, we have a formula under root of 1 minus cos square phi. So what is a cos phi? I'm assuming in my course, nothing but 0.8. So when the cos phi is 0.8, when you're going to substitute in this value, we are getting almost like under root of 0.36, which is 0.6. So whenever the power factor is 0.8, this value will be 0.6. But if in your case, if in your project, if the power factor which you're taking is 0.9, 0.96 or 0.85, in that case, this value may also differ. So based upon the power factor of 0.8, I have got the sin phi value is 0.6 over here. So KVR is used only for the three-phase, so formula remains same for all. I hope it's very clear regarding the three things. Now you can please go through, please revise so that we can go with the next concept.
Actually, how did the value of cos phi become 0.8?
This is the basic power factor which we are getting from substation.
So we took it as reference to change sin phi.
Yes, perfect. You can check your electricity bill or you can check your energy meter. There you will be getting the value like 0.9, 0.8. You can check in your home itself or on the electricity bill or at the back side of electricity bill. They will make a print. What is the power factor you're getting from the source of supply?
Well, actually, what is phi?
Phi is the phase difference. Phase difference or angle difference.
Okay.
Between the voltage and current.
Okay.
You can write down the basic, the simple definition for power factor, the cosine angle between the voltage and current. Cosine angle. So phi is the angle.
Cosine angle between
voltage and current.